god, alright, so travel day yesterday. I don't know about everyone else, it feels like one of those mornings for me today, even though it's afternoon now, but tour life. It's raining. We are on our way to Strathtyrum. Hi, editing Nicola here. We've since found out that it's actually pronounced Strathtyrum. So anytime I say Strathtyrum, if you could just hear Strathtyrum in your head, I'd really appreciate it. It is currently, or last time I checked, it was 80% chance of rain for our show. Yay, as you can see, Rachel's pumped. Chris is in the driving seat. Hey, Salacious.
Hey, hey.
Who is, I mean, always pumped, to be honest. This man is always a joy. Yeah, I'm going to just turn the camera around so you can see. It's not horrendous, guys, but it's like someone needs to tell the weather that it is summer. Hi, everybody. So we've done our get-in. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, look at that. Woo, it's raining. It moves really quickly. Gonna take you for a walk outside. Oh God, it is rainy. We are today in Strathtyrum. So this is what we'll be looking at while we're performing. Our lovely stage is set up. Like always, the camera just isn't showing how really rainy it is. But if you have a look at the stage, there you go. You can see how wet it is. Now, we do have to be careful, obviously, during stage with any combat and stuff, because it'll get slippy. So yeah, going to make for a slightly interesting show tonight, so we have to be extra aware of that. We're now going to go to the farm shop and try and get warm and hopefully dry. Rachel's just pointed out, if you want to, folks, here you can buy an antler. Look at that! If you've got £25, 25 quid will net you a single antler.
Well, yeah, you put it on your mantelpiece with some candles around it, maybe, I don't know.
The shop's amazing. So you can see this whole interior section. And then it's very like Gloucester and Tebay in that you've got all this awesome produce. Look at it. Hey Rachel, what you got there?
I've got the world's smallest bottle of whiskey. Aren't they cute? If you've seen the vlogs before, this is obviously not new to you, but repairs, changes, alterations. This started out on a ribbon and it has been causing me problems. So I am sewing some elastic with this little bit of ribbon here and I can trim it off. And I'm currently doing that in the farm shop cafe while we wait for our delicious food to arrive. So yes, that is today's job.
Need to trim that off, but otherwise, yay! Ta-da! Much easier. Here we go. Ta-da! Hello everybody. So the show's finished. Kudos to our incredible audience who sat in near constant drizzle for the whole show, and were just the most wonderful and warm audience despite the cold rain. The show's done. This was an evening show. It is now 9 o'clock at night, and look how incredibly bright it is. This is like, there are so many reasons why I love coming to Scotland. This is one of them, because it's so light. We're about to do our pack down. I will pop back on after we finish, and I can guarantee you it's still going to be light when we finished. As promised, here is the video of us at the end of the get out. You can just see Dave over there doing the idiot check. Look how bright it is. I don't know what the time is. I guess 10 o'clock or just after. And it is as bright as it is at like... 10 o'clock! It's 10 o'clock, there we go. And it is as bright as it is at like 6 or 7 o'clock down south. So now we go back to our hotel. We had, I can't remember if I mentioned, we had power problems earlier. And unfortunately it's light enough that we didn't need to use the lights, which is great. So we did some fault finding earlier to work out what was wrong. And the thing that was wrong is the Alpha Pack, which is essentially the piece of equipment that we use to be able to fade up and down the lights. So we're going to take a look at that, take it apart when we get back to the hotel, see if we can't fix it. Good evening, everybody. We are at our travel lodge. It is, actually I don't know what time it is. It must be after midnight.
Oh, crikey. Shall I see?
Yeah. Okay.
Easily after midnight.
It's 10 to 1. And as I mentioned earlier, we'd got problems. So we've been attempting to see if we can find out what is wrong with our Alpha Pack, which is this. Lots and lots of grass in it. But other than that, we can't work out what could have caused the problem. I have called in technical support over here. This is my technical support. This is my wonderful other half, Willie.
Hello, my name's Willie. You're through to technical support. How may I assist you today?
So he's incredible. He is a theatre technician technical manager, actually, if I'm going to give him a proper term. So he has been assisting with the problem solving of this. And I'll be honest, folks, we're still not 100% sure what was wrong with it. So we're going to attempt to try and...
Hit it with a hammer.
Don't know if you heard that. Hit it with a hammer. I'm not going to hit it with a hammer. We're going to attempt to try and make sure it's thoroughly dried out. Even though it didn't look wet, that could have been it. It could have had some residual dampness. I'm going to get rid of all of the grass that somehow made its way in through the cracks. And then we're going to try it tomorrow and see what happens. Fingers crossed. Good morning, everyone. The Alpha Pack is reassembled. We have a room full of costumes because it rained constantly for the show last night. So we've had to bring in all the long dresses because they were dragging on the floor, and I don't know if you can see, they've got a bit messy down the bottom and they were soaked. Feel quite dry now, actually. As well as some other costumes which are hanging up. And last night, while I was wrestling with the Alpha Pack, Rachel washed all our shirts for us because they, being white, need washing on a daily basis.
So in today's Vogue fashion exhibition, we have Nikki with her cuffs, shorts and sleeveless hoodie.
There is a reason. There is a reason. So my cuffs, the Velcro on them isn't very good, and as you can see, it's just coming straight off, and that's very frustrating. So what I'm going to do is attach elastic to them so they stay on. But because I'm notoriously forgetful, if I put them in my bag, I'm not going to remember that they're there, and I'm not going to do it. So I put them round my wrist so I would remember, and then I forgot they were there, and everyone was coming out was like, what's with the... And I'm like, oh, I thought it looked good.
Makes perfect sense, and it looks great.
What a time to be alive.
That's a word I am not.
We slept in a hotel last night that were right by Aberdeen Airport, so that will out. So this morning we're all a little bit delirious. Ta-da! Elastic sewn onto cuff, and second one. So it's Kangoo windscreen wiper changing time, and like everything else right now, it seems to be extremely complicated, and slightly more complicated than it feels like it needs to be. For a start, you have to pop the bonnet so you can get the windscreen wipers off the windscreen to attach them. Hey! Good work, team. Welcome to the absolutely stunning Elgin Cathedral. As you can see, various costumes that didn't fully dry overnight are now out drying in the sunshine. We had a bit of a wet-in, but if I should point the camera up, you can see it's looking much better for later. Had a bit of an upgrade for this tour. We now tour with a microwave and a kettle, which means that on the days the venues don't provide food, we can actually have hot food. Hooray! Sadly, last night's endeavours have proved fruitless, and the Alpha Pack or dimmer pack is still not working. So we acquired a splitter to allow us to plug our lights directly into a single power cable, which then goes into the mains. So I'll just show you that now. This is the splitter, and this is allowing us to have our lights working, which is great. However, it does mean we're down to, what, 4 lights today? Yeah. And I'm running around the front. There we go. So instead of our usual 6 lights, we've got 4. Wasn't that still pretty good going, to be honest?
Hey there, Nikki. What are you doing?
So there's some soot-like makeup involved in the show, and it's got on my collar. I don't know if you can see, and I don't want to have to wear a second shirt because that's extra washing to do, and I don't want to do that at like 1 o'clock in the morning. So I've got stain remover while I'm wearing my shirt, and I'm trying to brush out the stain in the interval.
The magic of theatre.
That is show at Elgin done, get out done. Elgin is quite a carry, which is a bit of a Ron Seal term. Carry just means it's a long way to carry the set to get from where the stage is to where the van is. We're all done, all packed up, and now we have a day off.